Now, Nicolle, the tolerant left in the swanky Melbourne suburb of Toorak, well, they've seen climate activists attacking dozens of cars, owners waking up to find the tyres on their four-wheel drives deflated and a note pinned to their windscreen accusing them of driving gas guzzlers. The climate activists aren't making friends, are they, Nicolle? But then this is an area where their message is normally well received. This is the affluent inner city suburb of Toorak.
Well, just back on the board issue in Victoria, it sounds like Dan Andrews should actually be sacking. I think he's got something like 30,000 board members that are publicly appointed. Start getting rid of some of them and start employing some more police, Rita.
Good idea.
I can only imagine that the police are so under-resourced and understaffed that they're not able to actually track these losers down and put them in jail. And they probably actually don't even have the legal power to do so. Here in South Australia a couple of months ago, the Liberal Party put up, and the Labor Party supported, Labor Party in government, and passed laws to crack down on these nutbag activists who keep disrupting normal law-abiding citizens from going about their business. And in this instance, this is really dangerous. What if you get in your car and you don't realise that your tyre's flat and you have a crash and you hurt yourself or somebody else? The Andrews government just need to get serious about this. More police, tougher laws, put these losers in jail.
Oh, there would be zero chance of any of these folk going to jail. I can tell you that in this state. That would be a miracle. Keith, this story out of the UK, again, more climate change craziness. Property owners who fail to comply with new energy efficiency rules could face prison as part of the UK's net zero targets. Meanwhile, there are huge protests in London against Mayor Sadiq Khan's new tax on cars. Can we expect this sort of climate extremism to come to our shores, Keith?
Well, we've already got it. You've already got local councils and states ruling out gas appliances, for example, because they don't want you to have a gas stove.
That's true.
But let's compare apples with apples here. I mean, a landlord, for example, who doesn't install smoke alarms and then there's a fire and someone's badly injured or worse still killed, well, potentially they're up for those sorts of charges. But now they're suggesting that you don't buy the heavy curtains to keep the heat in, you'll go to jail. I mean, this is just completely out of control. And when it comes to vehicles, mate, it's no surprise. Guess what? People borrow money to buy a car. They can't afford to get rid of the one they have, particularly into a market where no one wants to buy it. So it's no surprise they're jacking up in England and elsewhere. And in fact, right around the country, they're waking up to the challenges that are being put forward by this incredible race and how much it's going to cost, and even more so here in Australia. Wait till we're covered with solar panels, wind turbines and transmission lines.
Keith, Nicolle Flint, thank you so much for your time this evening.